Hi everyone, welcome in this new video tutorial. Today we are going to create this cool section here, totally responsive, and we will be using Bricks Builder and AutomaticCSS, which is optional. I highly suggest to check the description of this video. So let's start plus button here to create a section, and then select the section, of course, open it and go on the container. And with the container selected, now we can go and click on the plus button and choose heading, rich text. As you can see, we are going to follow the structure, okay, and then we're going to click section here and plus button, container, click here, and yeah, so now with the container selected on the left side, let me check here, select the container, I'm sorry, and then let's go on display, grid, and here right click, and I'm going to add a 4 columns, and here I added 4, but it's not actually correct because here on the bottom we should have a different, like 2 rows, right? So 2 rows, 4 columns, and this is the structure that we need. So great, click on container, plus button, and here we are going to add block. Now open the layer here, and as you can see we have block, select it, okay, make sure it's selected, and then on the left side plus button, and we are going to add the content. So search for icon, for example, click on it, then heading, and then rich text. So we have the content now. Let me check the design, icon, title, description, fantastic, we are there. Okay, so I'm going to copy some data here, so to make it look a little bit better and something more visual so that we understand the spacing and whatever. Paste it here, very simple, click on the title, let's copy the first one. I'm not going to copy all of them, the first one will be enough, so copy the description and again paste it here inside. Great. So let's start by styling everything a little bit. So first thing, I'm going to style the title. So select the title here on the left side, style, typography, center it, and then here on font size, put the font you want. I will add XXL or let me check. XXL will be good for me. Click on the description here. And then on the left side again, font size, right click and L or M, like let's keep it M and center it. Perfect. Now I go on the container, so select the container, content, and then here on row gap, right click, and I'm going to use XS, and then center here. Okay, so the structure is there, fantastic. I'm going to click on this description and go then on style, layout, and on width, right click S or M, maybe L, okay, looks good, great. And then on section, select the section, content, and row gap. I'm going to right click on it and choose spacing like L, or maybe, yeah, L will be good, great. Okay, great. So now what we need to do here, we need to style also the, give me 1 second, where is it? The background, right? So click or right click with ACSS, and I'm going to use a color here like a gray, and with command selected I can get, a opacity version like 10% maybe. Let's put 20%. Okay, so great. So we have everything here, set it up. Now we need to set up the card, right? The styling and everything. So get on the layers and get on the block. Okay, this is the block. So clicking here, it's auto BAM and it's from AutomaticCSS, of course, or you need to do it manually. I'm going to rename, as you can see, the classes, and if you don't use AutomaticCSS, I highly suggest to check the description of this video. Apply classes. Okay, great. Apply classes, and now everything has his own classes, right? So with this selected, just select the class, make sure it's activated. In this way, when it's yellow, it's activated. And now I can get to the background and change the color. So right click and choose a white color, for example. Go on layout, padding, double click here and right click here. And now I'm going to choose, for example, a spacing that could be M, for example. Okay. And okay, great. So I'm going to style the icon. Select the icon, select the class, go on content, and now we are going to change the icon. So choose something. I highly suggest something that is squared and not, you know, with a different sizing. Like a squared icon would be better. Let me try this one. As you can see, this is not a squared icon. It's more like a rectangle, but we're going to change it later. So going on color, right click and choose a color for the icon. The size, so input the size. So I'm going to input inside 2em like this. And so yeah, cool. So the icon, as I said, I don't really like it like this. I want a squared icon. So I'm going to take maybe the WordPress logo. As you can see, this is a perfect square, and this is better. Go on style, and then now on padding, right click, go on XS, and then click twice here to apply on all sides. Okay. Background, right click here, command to get the transparency, and now I'm going to choose the 10%. And of course border, click on border, right click here and choose a border radius. Okay, click here once and everything is applied on all sides. Great. So as you can see, now we are going to click on the title, select the class, typography, right click. Let's choose this one, L, and then click on this other text here, open the class, and of course typography, right click here on the font size, and I'm going to choose let's choose S, and then click here and calc, parentheses opened, and at the end multiply this for a value like 1.2, for example, and close the parentheses. I'm going to try and test like 1.4 would be great. And now we're going to add some spacing between the elements. So make sure you select the block card here, as you can see, and then get to content and change the row to let's say XS. So row gap XS, and then we are good to go. Here you are, and if you get to the design, it's pretty similar, right? Okay, so now we need to add all the other items. So close this, and now on the right side, this little icon allows you to duplicate. So just start clicking on it like this, and we have a total of 8 cards. Now we need to select the container of the card, right, the grid, and then get here gap and select with right click, of course. We are going to select the M, and as you can see now everything is spaced evenly. Perfect. Very quickly we are going to set up the tablet version by clicking on the tablet version, container selected, and then we are going here and change with the right click. If you're using ACSS, of course, going on 2 columns, okay? And now going on here, and also it's okay. And on mobile, let's say I want 1 column, right click here, 1, and that's it, that's done. As you can see now, it's fully responsive, everything looks really awesome. Easy, right? So, thanks a lot guys for following this video. Thumbs up if the video was useful to you. Subscribe to the channel. For any issue, any question, just comment below, guys, and I will try to reply as soon as possible. Thanks a lot, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.